No more guilt trips disguised as family dinners. No more pretending we were something we hadn't been in years. We tried one last time. She looked at the message then wrote, no, I just stopped pretending. Then I silenced the thread and archived the conversation. That night, I walked out onto the penthouse balcony. The city lights were soft, almost kind. I thought of how many years I'd spent trying to be good, useful. Now I didn't need to be anything but free. They had tried to take my home and ended up losing their own. It was a Tuesday evening with not me. Not urgent, not angry, just hesitant. I checked the security camera. Richard Harper standing alone in the hallway, shoulders squared like habit. But his hands kept adjusting his jacket like he didn't know what to do with them. I could have ignored it, but curiosity won. I opened the door but didn't step aside. He looked older than I remembered. His jaw wasn't set like usual. His eyes didn't scan the room like he owned it. 5 minutes, he said. That's all I'm asking. I said nothing, but I didn't close the door either. They're moving back in with us, he said finally. And Callie couldn't keep the apartment. I know, I replied, voice flat. I own the building. He blinked as if the sentence didn't compute. Then something behind his eyes gave way. You, he said quietly. But how? Because I'm good at what I do, Dad. I always was. You just never noticed. He looked down. The silence between us stretched. Not hostile, not awkward, just real. Your mother misses you. We all do. No, I said. We miss having someone to push around, someone to sacrifice for Nathan. That misses you. He nodded slowly. I was wrong, he said, about a lot of things.
What's up, Mid?
The way we treated you, covering for Nathan. I've lost everything because of it. It was true. After I showed Marlene what I had, Richard had stepped down from his company's board. The whispers in his circles had stopped.
Hey, Rose. How you doing, sweetheart? Did you motherfuckers take your goddamn meds and have you eaten a proper meal today?
The threat was enough. He looked up, then really looked. You haven't lost everything, I added. You still have your golden child. Isn't that what matters? He exhaled. Shaky. We made mistakes.
You too, Mid.
Said, you made choices. He reached into his jacket and pulled out an envelope. Your mother wanted you to have this. It's an invitation for birthday dinner. I took it, but didn't open it. I'll think about it. And I closed the door. Not loud, not fast, but with finality. I held the envelope for 3 days before I opened it. No note, just cream cardstock with my mother's.
Did you take your fucking meds?
Cursive that always looked more like a performance than a signature. Please join us for Marlene Harper's 6th birthday dinner. Family. I almost laughed, but I didn't throw it away. The night of the dinner, I arrived late. 15 minutes after everyone had already been seated. I wore black, not dramatic, not mourning, just neutral. Present, but not neutral. Nathan and Callie sat in the far corner.
You probably should.
Now department store symbol. She didn't meet my eye. Barely looked up. Her father, Richard, stayed sober. He nodded when I entered nothing more. My mother smiled too wide, too quickly, as if the room might shatter if I didn't play along. But I didn't.
At least until you get to the point in your life where, like where I'm at, where you can mostly control those particular issues.
No one followed me. A few months later, I hosted a dinner of my own. It wasn't in their home. It wasn't family only. It was on my balcony in my penthouse. There was wine, laughter, the sharp scent of roasted garlic and soft jazz playing low in the background. Smart people, of course. Suited Rachel, my lawyer, and Jenna, the real estate agent who helped me secure the building. People who never expected me to give up pieces of myself just to earn space at their table. Toast the business lit up beneath us. To Elena Markson raising his glass, who turned a slap into an empire. I smiled not out of victory, but out of peace. Not silence, not surrender. Choice. They tried to take my home, but instead, my freedom.
Asterisk after listening to today's story, perhaps it has raised some new questions in your mind. Maybe it has brought back some old memories. Every day on Reddit, new experiences and moments create fresh stories, and they connect.
And there comes Judo and the Scotsman, motherfucker. Where have you been?
Moments remind
Apparently, bitch, because I haven't seen you in here in a while.
Understand everyone's perspective and make our content diverse and relatable. Stories like we tell us realize that life's journey is different for everyone, and by hearing other stories, we learn something new. You can also share your own stories with us. Your experiences are valuable to us as well, and if you enjoyed this video, please. At a family gathering, my wife's sister slapped me in front of my kids. She yelled, "You're not even a real father. You just adopted them." I touched my cheek, which was stained, and smiled, saying, "Since you brought it up, now
Oh my, Scots. How you doing, bud?
Chapter 1. The gathering that changed everything. It was supposed to be a peaceful Sunday. My wife Evelyn had insisted we attend her
Midoriya, shout-outs, including yourself, please.
kids would all show up to show off their wealth, gossip behind closed doors, and pretend everything was perfect. I went for my children, getting ready in line. I said,
You know, if that sentence came out of anybody else's mouth
5 years ago,
from pretty much any other country except Scotland or Ireland, I'd say that was improper English, sir.
but to so many in Evelyn's family, I was just the stand-in. I had brought a gift for her father, a vintage watch,
But you're a Scotsman.
and was just about to hand it to him when her sister Clarissa came storming over.
I've spoken to Scots and Irish plenty of times over the years.
Jabbing a manicured finger at me. You've always been beneath this family. You're just a leech. Everyone froze. Evelyn's eyes widened.
That's all right. Get who you can, Mid.
I calmly said, "Clarissa,
I understand that Scottish folk and Irish folk, when they speak, they kind of speak in this weird way. It's kind of the Yoda way of speaking in a sense, where at least part of the time what they say comes out like all backwards and shit. But if you're used enough to how their use of English is, like you could decipher what they're saying pretty easily.
Clarissa stepped back. Evelyn turned pale. Her father dropped his wine glass. And in that moment, I began to unravel everything. Chapter 2. The envelope I never opened. Until now. Everyone stood frozen, as if time itself had paused. Clarissa looked smug, still high from her outburst. My kids were shaken. Ava had tears in her eyes.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing with that, though, Scotsman. It's not necessarily how you say what you say that makes it difficult to understand an Irishman or a Scotsman. It's the accent. It's that fucking brogue, brother. That's what it is. Like, I remember about 15, 20 years ago, I met, while homeless at the time, a guy who had only been here in the States for a few years. Came here directly from Scotland. And what people don't understand is that it takes like 2 to 3 generations for a native Scotsman or native Irishman to lose enough of the brogue to be easily understandable by folks who aren't native Scots or native Irish. But if you meet someone who has that brogue in full force and you talk to that person, yeah, it is really incredibly hard to understand you. Like, your mind really has to do a lot of work translation-wise to understand what the fuck you're saying. And I don't say that to be mean. This is personal life experience.
Evelyn began to sob. Wait, no, you can't just. I can, I said, and I have. Then I turned to Ava and Eli, knelt down and said,
I mean, this is me having spoke
they clung to me, but I wasn't done. As for your company, I said,
to a native, Scotsman a few times who hadn't been here long enough to really tone down the brogue. Like, I would sit there and I would conversate with the guy, and every time he said something, it would take me at least 2 or 3 minutes to translate what he was saying.
then I turned back to Clarissa. You should have kept your hand.
Because that brogue is so thick, it's so heavy
Gathered my things and
that it is difficult to translate.
eyes still red with pride. Can I show you something? I nodded. He lay beside me.
Like, one of these days, one experience I would love to get, because I kind of want to do a cross comparison on this, because I've heard native Aussies speak live and in person. I've actually ran across that situation working in fast food at least once. I've heard, maybe not face to face, but as in person as possible, I've heard native English folk talk. I've heard the accents from like native Frenchmen and stuff like that.
I still say you should have taken Johnson. Clarissa snapped. Married him and got stuck with his boring morale.
I want, because one of the few native
Nerves on fire.
folks that I haven't had the honor to speak with yet,
Video. The entire room was
and get the accent, the brogue, whatever, is Irish. I would love to meet and have a conversation with a native Irishman to get that full Celtic experience.
Congratulations, I said, raising the tablet. You just made the world's blood roast seem to your true selves. I uploaded the clip to a secure folder and sent it to my attorney along with it.
I've done it with Irish. I've done it with the Aussies. I've done it with English and a bunch of others. I've never had the chance to speak to a native Irish folk. And, like, listen to the brogue and the accent and all that, and, like, do a comparison on difficulty understanding. Like, people are always like, like you expect that it's going to be difficult to understand, like, a native Frenchman or anyone else who doesn't speak a form of English as a native language. And it's an incredibly difficult process. Absolutely, 100%. What they don't realize is that there are plenty of people out there, plenty of nationalities out there who do have English as a first language, a native language, at least a variation thereof, who are very difficult to understand. And it's not because they may speak English in a different way than you're used to. It's because the accent, the native accents, can make them very hard to understand. It takes a little bit of mental gymnastics to translate to something that your brain comprehends in its entirety. Like, that's what people don't get.
Parental rights of the mother are terminated until such time, if ever, that the children choose to see her again. The courtroom gasped. First, just exhale. Years of restraint, humiliation, emotional bruises, all vindicated in that one
But I gotta say,
As I turned to leave the boardroom,
I love the Scottish brogue.
what's this? I asked. A little cherry on top, he smirked. The DNA results. You told me not to open them unless absolutely necessary. I paused.
I think the Scottish brogue is one of the sexiest
Hands open the seal. 3 names.
and most
3
interesting and fun
under each. Probability of paternity, 0 point.
native
0%.
accents / dialects
Heart didn't sink.
on the planet today.
Because I already knew. Those kids may not share my blood, but they share my soul. They are mine, and they always will be. And now they will free. Shame. Words from people who didn't deserve to be called family. Epilogue. 1 year later, a toast heard around the world. It had been a year.
Now, that may be just me, who finds that brogue to be just so much fun. But I love the Scottish brogue in all its variations. I do. I find it to be so much fun. Is it a lot of trouble to properly translate? Yeah, 100%. It is, and it's going to be. It's just kind of the price you pay for not being, Scottish and hearing the brogue. But it's still so fun and interesting. And frankly, like I said, it's downright fucking sexy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Scotsman fucking walks up to me and starts hitting on me, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna consider that shit. I'm not gonna lie, I would consider the offer. I would consider it seriously. Just because that is one sexy accent. Until you've heard the native accent mid, don't fucking knock it. What do you mean natives?
What do you mean natives?
Like, define natives in that context, Majin. I was talking about, like, native Irishmen and native Scotsmen and how sexy their accents are. Far as I know, you're American. And honestly, let's be real. America only offers one accent which can be considered sexy. And that's the Southern accent. And I don't say that to be mean. I don't want you to misunderstand me at all. But realistically, like, there is really only one sexy accent that's American, and that's a Southern accent. Again, I don't say that to be mean. I'm just being real. Like, I'm a Midwest boy, but I have a Southern accent because, you know, kind of how I was raised. You know, the folks I was raised around and all that. I just kind of picked it up over the years. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, I suck. But, like, I've heard the quote-unquote accent for up here in the Midwest. I've heard straight Cali accents. I've heard accents from the Northeast. The only accent I've ever heard that I've found to sound sexy at all, or that I hear other people say is a sexy accent from here in the States, is that Southern accent. That's the only one. Like, it's universally regarded as being a sexy accent from here in the States. And I agree with it. Southern accents are hot as fuck. That's a sexy, sexy accent. And there is no other accent in the U.S. that compares to it on the sexy scale. You can say what you want to. You're all welcome to your own opinions on this. But let's be fucking real. If you ask 100 people from around the world, like, let's do it even better. If you ask 100 folks from every country, 100 random folks, what the sexiest accent in America is, they're going to tell you it's that Southern accent. The majority of them are going to tell you it's that Southern accent. That is the sexiest accent in the States. And yeah, let's be fair here. Let's not generalize the entirety of any group of people, please. I understand that you're a Southerner yourself, and you don't find the accent down there to be attractive. Okay, I get that. But try not to generalize an entire group of people.
Or you playing tonight, Doc? Just you.
Because, frankly, Midoriya, your opinion on the subject is in the minority. You may not find the accent to be that attractive. But, generally speaking, many, people do find that accent to be sexy as fuck. Generally speaking, the majority of people around the world, when it comes to American accents, find the Southern accent to be the sexiest one we got. Just saying. Well, maybe you should not have drank then. I suck.
I'm just gonna fight the boss to bring on the DLC.
And bitch, you ain't taking me on that cruise. I don't find the Boston accent sexy. I find it unique and it can be fun to listen to, but it's not sexy. It's too aggressive to be sexy. It's why a lot of people around the world don't find they don't find like the British, or not the British, but the Russian or the German accent sexy. It's because those accents just sound aggressive. Like you hear somebody say something in Russian with the Russian accent, or say something with that German accent. You're not thinking, "Oh, that's fucking sexy. I want a piece of that." You think, like, one of your first thoughts from the majority of people worldwide, not from those countries, and even some of the people from those countries, is, "Holy shit, that sounded scary. I should run." And it's kind of the same deal with, like, the Japanese accent. Like, I love Japan. I think it's an amazing culture and all. But that accent, when they talk, man, that shit sounds scary. It sounds so aggressive. Like, I hear Japanese folk talk, and I'm like, my God, he sounds like he wants to kick my ass. Sounds like he wants to kill me. And again, I'm not saying that to try to be mean or anything towards the culture or the people. It's just the impression the accent gives. You understand what I'm saying? It's the impression of the accent, not the people themselves, that comes across as being kind of frightening. I haven't heard Korean yet, but if the Korean accent comes across in the same way as what most Asian languages, Asian cultures, accents tend to come across as, I wouldn't be too terribly surprised to find out that their accents come across as aggressive as well. I wouldn't be surprised, Kat. I really wouldn't. It seems again, I'm not trying to be like culturally insensitive. If it comes across like that, I do apologize. But Asian accents really do, unfortunately, come across as very aggressive. The German accent comes across as highly aggressive. Russian accents is one of the scariest fucking accents on the planet. It is definitely one of those accents where they could say, I love you, and it's like, all you're hearing is, holy shit, this person wants to fucking kill me. It is a very deep, very aggressive accent. It really kind of sounds like the accent itself makes everything they say sound like a very deep and personal threat. There is a reason, there's a good reason why so many comedians make jokes about the Russian accent and how frightening and scary it actually is. They're not being assholes. They're just really just kind of taking something that exists and going, okay, this is really how it sounds to the world. We know that you may not necessarily intend it that way. We understand that. But this is how it sounds to the entirety of the planet. It is a heavy, deep, scary, very threatening sounding accent. Why am I at Black Rock Caverns? I mean, it is. Cat, it very much is a frightening sounding accent. Like, that Russian accent is scary sounding. I remember why I went over there now. I have to go back over there in a minute.
Children are starving. Please.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Cat.
People that make this fucking game ridiculous.
It is good to... Can I interest you in some of my wares? That's a good deal. I appreciate... Please, return soon. It's always a...
For the rest of the month, I've got about $16 to my name.
Well met.
So I feel the pain.
Yeah, 100%. It's just people say it's not true, but 100% is. There's just some games you just the game's fucking rigged.
Time to go get some money off my pirate marauders. And go send them out to go plunder some more.
other parts of Tamriel.
Many are dead in the land of the dun.
Go ahead. I don't think so.
Oh, hello.
Yes? I don't think so.
Bitch, I am telling you to go out and plunder. Go fucking do it, you goddamn asshole.
Yeah, we'll see how Remastered goes.
What's going on with you? They say syndicates of lizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Ultima. The Ultima have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
What do you... I don't think so.
Motherfucker. Well, whatever. Let's see, what's that put me at money-wise? Alright.
Everybody that normally play with actually don't play. Why can't I hear anything? Hey Spiky, how are you? Shit, thanks, thank you. I've been raging at FIFA FC. Decided that I'm gonna swing a game with this. If you don't like this, I don't care. How are you doing? I noticed you're level 300 now. Hey Carl, hey Dread, how are you? That is so annoying, God, to be level 300.
Alright. There's my horse. motherfucker. Alright, that thing is not gonna die. Not worth fighting if I can't kill the goddamn thing. Alright. Hopefully I'm far enough away now. Damn it, I'm not. There we go.
Hey, baby, how are you?
Bandits from Kansas. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Coin for an old beggar.
Arnado had the best defense.
I've opened the lowest one Iron fusion of like Sun Fusion area because I was nice. Yeah, I'm all for the lowest one, but it was sticking with stupid.
What's up, Gup?
Hello. It is good. What can I interest you in?
I went to the rest of the hard mode calculations.
I'm trying to think who. I think only Dion has a
A fine.
Realize that's terrible.
I appreciate. Please return soon. It's always.
Yeah, but I have got a full inventory of shit.
Hello there.
What's going on with you?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Flalu have renounced.
Well met.
Greetings.
Games and demos. What were you playing, Guppy?
Yeah. Bye.
I'm Breeless. Take care.
Great. What do you want? Good day.
Stand up.
Hair. You want a horse? That Elsie God-hater sure has a chip on her shoulder. Our bay horses... It's a pleasure to...
All right, Pokeballs in the chat, folks.
Showing your face is the last mistake you'll ever make.
Take whatever you want. It's none of my
Best
business.
you can do. You move like a pregnant cow. Today you die.
Why do you motherfuckers keep going after my horse? Every goddamn time. Fucking horse. Not doing anything to you. Leave it alone, you fucking pricks.
University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird... My name... Did you hear that someone broke into an Imperial Legion post? You too.
Fresh gate. Can I help? Barnado. Bye.
Yeah, someone broke in. That was me. Thieves Guild job.
Hello, it is good. Can I interest you in some of my wares? That seems a fair price. That's a fair deal. You got a great deal there. Another satisfied? Please return soon. It's all.
Attack like that should be enough to kill like any fucking general player. So fucking 6 to 7 hit special, they should be dead. This isn't a super boss, not a mini boss, just a general player.
Speak. You have my ear, citizen.
At least that's after screen. One more flash on this one. Oh, look, there is chance to save me. So it's or if you want to save it, why do these have this score on?
Hi there. I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. Whatever you need. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. I appreciate your business. You too.
Alright, there's another improvement to my castle.
Obviously, there is the problem that the video is which you could see as a bad thing. You could see as a way of speeding games up or making games or making that's method something. You may see it as like a YouTube video is just so if it's bad, I just have to do such a thing. Obviously, having seen is that they have like if it drops, it drops kind of like a comical way with like one pack of crystals and crystals if that's the sort of ratio, then whatever. If it's much more, if you're looking to spend maybe $3 to $4 really on a pack, then that's yeah, so ideally, we already see the works on like what the fuck is going on?
They fucking fucked him up with absolutely nasty.
So ideally, we saw that we can break that. So we can break that. So if we get 20 things on the fire, get that.
I don't know what that's supposed to be other than ruins. it's gonna be up there is where I put the marker for discovering shit.
What's that? This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Today you die.
Yes, he was there to extort money or something from people trying to cross. Motherfucker, you killed my goddamn horse. I just bought that fucking horse.
What is it, citizen?
Alright, I'm passing when. So, got a little bit of time.
Spare a coin.
How are you?
Fine.
Great.
Hello, it is good to... Let's do business.
Now that we've got you doing honest business.
That's a good deal. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Thank you for your patronage.
Please, return soon. It's always a...
only ask Bernardo at the best defense.
He knows a lot about it. Questions each other's Ever spent a night in his time?
There's no better place to stay.
I hear you.
Claudette Perrick runs a fine alchemy shop. You should check out the Gilded Carafe.
Claudette doesn't lose
It's in the sunset.
Alright.
What can I do for you? What can I interest you in?
Damn.
You too.
You have a shit selection, sir. That's why I'm reading that wrong. God damn it. Looking at the wrong times. You might want to go check that, Midoriya. Sounds like you need to wipe your ass.
So long.
Good day.
Fresh gate. What? Of course.
Excellent. So that's going to be some free money. In game. What the fuck? Let's send you out plundering.
Of course.
Why did I never see this place before?
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your... That's too bad. Okay.
Greetings.
Where the hell am I? Really? Interesting. So, my pirate hideout has a secret entrance to the royal castle in that area. That is interesting. I did not know about that. Good to fucking know.
Oh, it is good. Can I interest you in some of my wares? That's a good deal. Other satisfied? Please, return soon. It's always a...
All right. So I gotta pass this on off. Let's make sure that the next one is, yep, ready to go. We're going over to Toxic, who is playing Call of Duty Warzone. But I'll see you guys back in a little bit, about 90 minutes, and I will be on till about 10 tonight. That's Central Time, 10 Central, 11 Eastern, so people want to come in and just hang out while still writing in Rails for us. We definitely appreciate that. But make sure you show Toxic love and appreciation. And I'm hoping my game didn't fucking freeze. What's going on here? Hey, Peony, I haven't seen you in a while. All right, I'm going to shut the game down for a minute because I think it's fucked up a little bit. Which means I'm going to have to stop and restart. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Just give me a few minutes.